Hi. We are with these two wonderful ladies from Perth. They are from the Perth Convention Bureau. Ms. Stepatschuk, right? And Ms. Tracey Cinavas-Prosser, right? So we'll be asking about the Perth Convention Bureau's future plans and its success stories at AIME. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
So the first question comes up, Perth Convention Bureau is responsible for the promotion of business events of Western Australia, right? So please tell our readers something about the most promising events coming up in 2014 and some of the most successful events that went by in 2013. Any one of you can answer.
So I'll hand that one over to you.
I might summarise that in the sense that 2013 was one of our most successful years to date with attracting business events to Western Australia. We secured more than $100 million worth of conference business, and that equates to over 200,000 rooms a night, and about just under 300 conferences for the period of 2013. So there's been a number of different conferences ranging in sizes from a couple of hundred to over 1,000. One of the highlights was winning the Liaison conference, where we presented a bid in Moscow in July last year, and that will attract about 1,200 visitors, delegates to Perth in 2017.
Great. So Tracy, can you just tell me some of the highlights of 2013, apart from what Stu told us?
I think the highlights for us, if I can talk about to our Aspire program,
right,
is our unique methodology in attracting conferences to Western Australia. Unlike some other bureau, we have some unique methods for doing that, and one of the things that we do is cultivate a local host, and we do that through engagement and through various programs, including the Aspire program. We offer up a professional development scholarship with 5 of the universities, and also through the City of Perth, the City of Mandurah, and Giving West, and these are not-for-profit associations. So if you're a representative of a not-for-profit association, you may well want to travel to an international conference to further your career or present a paper. By doing so, if you apply for a scholarship, the Bureau can fund you to attend that international conference with the aim of you presenting your paper or networking with your peers, but with the intention also of creating those relationships to be able to bring that conference back to Western Australia. Now, last year, that program in 2013 reaped over $80 million worth of potential business. $17 million has already been converted, with a further $56 million under development.
Great. 2013 proved quite enterprising, it seems. Can you just tell me, which of the countries or which of the regions of the world that are finding business events more fruitful in Western Australia, or Perth to be more precise?
I could probably answer that.
Yes.
So our target markets for the association sector and also corporate incentives has been, the main focus has been in the Indonesian market, the Singaporean market, and Europe, UK, and China. So they've been our main focus, and looking forward into touching into the American market for 2014-2015, doing some exploratory exercises there.
Great. Okay, Perth bagged the Surgery Conference 2015, right?
Yes.
So could you reflect your thoughts on it and the expected development of Perth that is expecting after the Surgery Conference? It's a medical tour, medical tourism kind of stuff, right? It's a medical
congress, so
yes.
We've had a very long relationship with the Royal Australasian College of Surgeons, and we also have a professional development program available through them, and the only one that surgeons have globally with the Bureau. What's great about the surgeons is they don't bring just one event, they bring multiple events to Western Australia. The Congress itself will see 3,000 delegates coming from all over the world. In fact, our CEO has just returned from Scotland, where he's been engaging with the Scottish contingency in Edinburgh with a view to delegate boosting the programme in Perth for 2015.
Okay, this question is for Sue. Tell us something about your previous professional links, like I was telling you, and how are your past careers bring innovation and kind of more interest into your present job?
Okay, so I've had over 20 years experience in the broader tourism industry, and there's obviously a lot of crossovers into the business events area as well. So that's been a valuable network of contacts and has been provided me with valuable knowledge about local industry and the venues and the people that work within those venues. From a marketing point of view in general, I've worked with as the marketing manager for Thrifty Car Rental as a national sales and marketing manager, and also I've forgotten the name of the shopping centre.
Hawaii? Shall I help?
I need a pause for a second.
There's a cut there.
No, that is fine. We can actually cut that. Don't worry.
Biggest one, Frank Lowy owns them.
I don't know. I don't know.
What's Canning in Canberra? The big one down there.
I've got the faintest.
I know 20 years is quite a long time, so
Yeah,
it happens
and your
sometimes.
brain goes a bit after 20 years. Really.
Oh, you know.
Tracy, can you just take the question from her and describe some of your...
Can you repeat the question for me?
Yes, you must have worked with a number of companies before working with PCB. So how are those previous careers actually bringing more innovation and bringing more new stuffs into your work right now, in your present responsibilities?
Well, as you can tell from my accent, I'm not actually from Western Australia.
Right.
And I come from the Channel Islands, and I did a very similar role in the Channel Islands. I myself, like Sue, have been in the tourism industry for more than 20 years. And I think the interesting thing about a career in tourism is it does span the globe. And so hopefully some of the experience and the initiatives that I learned years ago, way back in the Channel Islands, was able to come with me. But my role is industry liaison, so my role is relationship building, and that was something that I was very strong at in my previous career, and some strength that I brought with me to Western Australia. So my role is to liaise with all of industry, our stakeholders, and obviously all those that have a vested interest in us, i.e. our members.
Great. So this is one of the more important questions, like tell your take on the digital transparency that is actually emerging in the business travel industry and also the tourism industry, the emerging trends of social media marketing, the emerging trends of digital marketing. And do you think that digital marketing is actually taking over the leagues from the traditional marketing and traditional media?
No, I don't. I think it complements the traditional physical marketing sense, and I think the path between the physical and traditional methods and connecting it with a digital format is becoming clearer, and how we can complement both ends of that spectrum. But there's always a place for creating that trust and that relationship first up, and then you're able to transfer that into more of a digital relationship and expand the reach and expand the amount of information you're able to get on it. So, attending things like AIME is perfect. You get to meet people face to face, get a feel for how they are as a person and how you would feel doing business with them, and then you can further develop that through the digital platform.
Okay, in that context, is PCB keeping up with the pace of the technological developments that are taking place, like social media and mobile apps and then smartphone apps, iPhone apps?
I would have to concur with what Sue had said there, in that the meetings industry is about personal relationships, and as much as we can improve our frequency of communication through things like Facebook or Twitter or other types of social platforms, nothing can actually replace a face-to-face meeting. And it's at opportunities like AIME and similar meetings where you get to reinforce a very strong relationship that you've been building up over a number of years with clients and providers, and social media can't replace that face-to-face platform.
No.
Okay, so here are two ladies who prefer to write a mail rather than tweet, and we are here at AIME interviewing Tracey and Sue at Perth Convention Bureau stand 2206. I would last ask you all these questions, like how is it going along at AIME? Do you plan to close some more business out here?
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Otherwise, you better pack up and go home.
No, we've had a very busy start to AIME this year, and it's probably exceeded our expectations this year after attending many in the past, PCBs. And we're looking forward to a full schedule tomorrow. We've got a booth here with approximately 14 other suppliers, and they've all reported some very strong interest and very good solid business potential coming from AIME this year.
There's never been a better time to come to Western Australia right now. We're on the brink of perhaps some of the biggest changes we've had in, since colonisation, with the development of Elizabeth Quay and this Perth City link. There's so much happening in Perth, so there's an awful lot of interest in what's going on. So hopefully more increased visitation to us.
All right. Thank you, Tracey. Thank you, Sue. It was lovely talking to you, and Travel and Tour World wishes the best to the Perth Convention Bureau, and I hope 2014 goes more enterprising for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tom.